If you're like me, I love a good kitchen gadget. I mean, call me crazy, you guys, but I love to try anything and everything when it comes to cooking or baking or just making the job a little bit simpler. I love it. So I went shopping over at Temu and found a whole bunch of different kitchen gadgets to try out. My husband and I have been trying these gadgets out for the last couple of weeks just to see what worked and what didn't work. So in this video today, I'm going to show you all of the products that work. They are gadgets that I recommend. We've tried them, we've tested them. They 100% will work. But I'm also going to be going through and showing you guys how you can get a great deal on these products as well. So we have lots to cover today. Let me show you these gadgets. Hey beautifuls, welcome back to my channel where we do lots of unboxings over here. Today's a little different because like I said, we are talking about kitchen gadgets specifically. I do want to mention that Temu does have an app that you can download, and if you download that app and enter my code in the search bar, you're actually going to receive a big coupon bundle on all of these products. First item that I'm going to share with you guys that I absolutely love, this is a rice dispenser, and oh my gosh, you guys, it works. It is so easy to use as well. So I'm not gonna lie, when I first ordered this, I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna make a huge difference in my life, but who knew I needed this? So this is a rice dispenser. It will spin and rotate. You're going to have 6 different compartments to hold different rice inside of it. So what I love about this is you can remove the lid off the top here. You'll just pour in the rice that you want to use anywhere. And then when you're ready, you'll spin this to this slot here. You'll just press the gold button in all the way and it will actually pour it all out in this tray down below. So you could potentially use this for more than just rice as well. I think even sprinkles are going to be a great size, so you could organize this, especially if you're a decorator, a baker. You could definitely have different compartments available. You could also use this for like crafting uses as well, as long as they were small enough again to go into the drawer in that slot. I think you could definitely organize some supplies. So honestly, this one probably has a lot of potential besides just rice, but it does 100% work. Okay, this next product, you guys, it is just fun, and I love fun things, you guys. So this is a sandwich cutter, and it cuts them into dinosaurs. I just loved this. When I saw it online, I was like, you're right, I don't need this, but I want it because it makes me happy. And sometimes you just have to do that. Sometimes you just need things that make you happy. So even if nobody else understands this, I love this product. So this is a sandwich cutter, and they do have these in different shapes as well. I went with the long neck. I mean, you know, I love my Land Before Time, and this just made me really happy. So this will create 2 dinosaurs out of a square piece of bread. So my husband and I did try this. The only thing that is a downside is the bread that we buy is really small slices. This is because we choose to have less calories. So the square mold doesn't quite fit our loaf of bread. However, it does work. So my only tip on this is if you purchase this device, I would recommend you use it on a larger slice of bread. Push down firmly and it will actually cut out the shape of the dinosaur. This next product, I was shocked that it worked, you guys. I was such a skeptic. I was like, there's no way. This is not gonna work, but it really does work. So this is a handheld spiralizer, and what you're able to do with this is you can actually shred down different items and create noodles essentially out of that product. So if you like to make veggie noodles, this is a great way to do it, and it's gonna save you a lot of time. So you can use this for any sort of vegetables, and you can shred them down into long strands. But the idea is that you're gonna have a healthier alternative compared to if you bought pasta. So you could also use these to make curly fries if you wanted to use a potato even. You could do zucchini as well and make zucchini fries, throw it into the air fryer. You can make your zucchini noodles as well. They even have an option on here for carrot if you wanted to do it for like a salad. You could do cut up cucumber. All of those vegetables will work with this. Now, it's really easy to use this product. All you're going to do is you're going to take the top off and you're going to secure the vegetable inside. So you're actually going to stab it through and then you're just going to twist. twist. I could not believe it, but this worked so well. Not only do you get really thin noodles, but it does give you a spiral effect at the same time. But I do feel like it does have a really sharp blade on this. The top on this lid, it does secure in place when you twist it. It will lock in there. I do think it could easily come undone though. So all I would say is if you do have kids around, be very careful that they don't get a hold of this because it doesn't take much to unlock it, and then there is a really sharp blade inside. So just be really careful if you do have kids around. But other than that, I absolutely love this and recommend it. Now, I mentioned that we loved our air fryer, and so this next accessory is specific to air fryers. So what's great about this tray is you're able to set it into the basket and it creates 2 tiers. So you can layer food all down below and put food on top of this, so it's doubling the space in your air fryer basket. Another fun little gadget is this magnet. Now, this is a magnet that will go on your dishwasher, and it will tell you whether or not the dishes inside are clean or dirty. Now they do have a ton of different designs online. I went with this one because I love cows. It's just so cute, but it will show you that it is a clean cow on this side when you have clean dishes in your dishwasher. Or on the reverse side, it will show a dirty cow. So this is an easy magnet. If you're not sure if they're clean or dirty, once you're done unloading, you can just flip it. You'll know whether or not they are dirty or clean inside. It's just a simple, easy little hack, but I did think these were super cute. Call me crazy, but I did not think this product was gonna work, and it actually did. So this one's called a zip slicer, and they gave an example of slicing up cherry tomatoes with this slicer. You could also use this to cut up grapes if you do have kiddos and you need smaller portions. Even if you just want to slice things up fresh for a salad, if you're doing a fruit salad or anything, you could use this to slice as well. So this is what it will look like here. They did have different colors for the handles. I just went with green because it didn't really matter to me, and so that's what I got. It's a silicone handle that you're going to have here. This part will actually come off, and this is going to be the cylinder where you're going to stack in here your cherry tomatoes, your grapes, whatever it may be. You're going to put them in here, and then you're going to stick this up at the top, and you're just going to slide down. This next set is definitely a me thing again. This is so cute, and it made me happy. It was the dinosaurs all over again that I was like, I'm just gonna get these because it makes me happy, you guys. So this is a set of magnets. You will receive all of these in here with this set if you decide to purchase it off of Temu. They are small bottles, and they're all different ones. So for example, this is your Skippy peanut butter, and then this is just your refrigerator magnet here. I mean, I loved it. The realism on these are so good too. I couldn't believe it, you guys, when I was looking at them in person. I mean, honestly, you can read them and everything. And sometimes when you go with something like this, it's difficult to read. Like, it'll be like an impression of what it looks like, but it's a little bit fuzzy, a little bit blurry. But these ones, I felt like you could read perfectly. I mean, they are so realistic, so cute. I mean, look at this little mayo bottle, you guys. How adorable is this? This next contraption, I swear by, you guys. So this is, again, going to be a magnet item that will go on your fridge. In my house, we actually have a side where it's going to be sitting at, and it's so easy because it's tucked away, and it's going to free up some cabinet space for me. So the way that this works is, like I said, it is going to be a magnet. You've actually got 2 magnets. These come on the device once you receive it, so you don't have to peel and stick them on. They're already applied. They also are going to come with hooks that you can use if you want to. Those you would adhere to your fridge or wherever it may be, and then you could hook these on the back. I didn't use those. I just did the magnets, and it worked fine for me, but just know that it does come in your kit. So what this is going to be a paper towel holder down here at the bottom. This bar down below will actually snap out of this, and you can put your paper towel roll right here on the bottom. You're then going to have 2 slats up here, and these are both going to slide, and you're able to put in here like your saran wrap. You could do your tin foil as well, whatever it may be, parchment paper. You can choose 2 of your items to actually stick in here. So all you're going to need to do is you're going to pop off the covers for your tin foil or your saran wrap right on the front. You're able to put that roll through, and then you will just need to thread that first part through. And then once you secure this, you're able to just pull out as much as you need and slide the bar across, and it doesn't even cut every time. Now, what's great about this cut is it's not a sharp blade like what you might get on your tinfoil boxes. It's a simple, easy design. So if you have room on your fridge somewhere or somewhere that's got a magnetic surface, you could tuck this away somewhere, do a 3-in-1, and have everything that you're going to need. I feel like I keep saying this, but honestly, you guys, I went into this thinking, you know what? If half of these items work, I will be happy. But again, so many of them worked, and I was just shocked. Now, this next tool is another one that I just didn't think was gonna work, but it did. This is a watermelon slicer, and I will tell you guys, I am never going back. Like, I'm always gonna be using this. So this slicer on one end is going to have a square compartment here. This is where you're gonna actually thread this through your watermelon, and you're able to make several different slices. Now, you can make these into cubes if you want to. You could do just long strips. We opted to do cubes, so you just create a grid pattern on the watermelon. And then when you're done, you just flip it over, use the fork to stab out the cube that you want, and you can pull it right out of the watermelon. Does anybody else love Uncrustables like I do? So this next product is if you would like to make your own Uncrustables at home. You could also double this up though if you would like to make like an empanada or something of that sort. You could definitely do that with this one as well. You could probably even do like wontons in here even. I mean, honestly, there's a few different options. So the way that this device will work is you're able to open this up and you're gonna place something inside of this. So this will cut it, but then it's also going to seal it by means of all of these notches here. And that way you can secure a filling inside of this product. So what we did is we just used our regular old bread and we filled it with peanut butter and jelly. You're then just going to press down really firmly with this cutter. You want to make sure it's firm on all of the edges. So go over it a couple of times and then it will seal and make yourself a little pocket with a filling inside. So that is why I feel like you could fill this with like tortillas and then fill it with something else inside and then maybe deep fry them. I mean, that would be yummy. So you would have options with these. I think you could do like a caramel apple empanada or something even. I do think you could even go Asian, like I said, maybe with some wontons in there. I think there's potential because basically this is just a giant stuffer. If you'd like to make some fancy pies this winter, this next item is awesome. So this is a rolling pin that actually has a design all throughout. I went with the design that has lots of flowers, different plants and leaves on here. They do have different designs available on the Temu website, but this is just the one that I personally loved. So just like a traditional rolling pin, all you'll need is some pie dough and you can roll this across the top. I noticed that you do need to press firmly with this in order to see the texture come through. The first couple of times we tried it, it was too lightweight of pressure and you really couldn't see the design pop through. I do think it would be better if you had a homemade pie crust, but who am I kidding? Homemade pie crusts are just better all the time. If you're looking for a cute little cutting board, this one is definitely it. So this was a cute little board that I found on Temu. It's not really a gadget, you guys, but I did love that they had these bamboo cutting boards. I just thought this was so funny and so cute. I had to have it. So this next item is called a milk frother, and I originally thought, oh, I'm gonna use this with my coffee. But I discovered that this works really well at whipping your milk, and it's so fast to do it that I think for baking purposes, this will be wonderful. So what you will do is you're gonna have this stainless steel cup here. It does come with a handle, and you're just going to put your milk down below in the cup. Now, my recommendation with this is do not overfill this. I would only fill it halfway because you need to allow room for you to whisk this up, and it's also going to expand because you are whipping it. Now, we used vitamin D milk in this frother, so we filled it up about halfway. You're then going to put the lid right over top of it and make sure that it is secure so that way you're not going to have milk leaking out and going anywhere. From there, all you're going to need to do is to pump this this up and down several times. This was a few seconds of using this product, and then when we pulled off the lid, I couldn't believe how this had doubled in size. So not only did the milk froth up, it actually whipped up into a full-blown whipping cream. So this is where I feel like you could use this for a baking emergency. If you didn't have like a heavy whipping cream, you could easily pour some milk into the cup, you could blend it and froth it all up yourself, and you're gonna actually have thick whipping cream afterwards. Cheese, anyone? So this next product is a cheese slicer. It's a very simple little device. This is actually going to be a stainless steel board here. They do have measurements listed on here, but honestly, like, I didn't really use them. Like, I just cut them to my heart's content. You know what I mean? Like, I just went for, if I wanted a thin slice of cheese, I did a thin slice of cheese. If I wanted a thick one, I did a thick one. Like, who has time for measuring? So this is a very simple device. Just make sure you're putting it on a flat surface that is stable. And all you're going to need to do is to lift the handle up, which has a blade attached to it. You're then able to put your block of cheese down below and proceed with slicing. Last item that I'm going to share with you guys that I absolutely loved and 100% recommend. This is going to be a potato chipper, you guys. Now this one is perfect. Again, if you love to air fry, I highly recommend you get this. We use this to make French fries, and it is so easy. So inside of your box, you will have your potato chipper here. So this is ours, and it's gonna have a really long handle. The great thing about this is that you can have any size of potato and there's room for it in here. Even if it's those really long potatoes, there is room for it inside of this contraption. The other thing that's kind of nice about this is that the blade down here on this end, it is interchangeable. They sent another one that if you wanted to have smaller French fries that are really thin, you could use this one here, versus this one that I'm showing you is a little bit bigger. We haven't used this one. As you can tell, it's still in the plastic wrap. This made the perfect size French fries for us, so we just went with it. So this is a really simple device. I know it looks scary. All you're going to do is push down on the handle, and it's going to force that potato through the blades, giving you the perfect sized French fries, and they're all gonna be the same size. And if you want to make French fries, it's so simple. You're just going to take these fries. We will typically toss these with a little bit of oil. I will use like a spritzer instead of like drizzling with them. And then you're just going to throw your salt on there. You could even do garlic fries if you wanted to. I mean, you could throw any sort of seasoning on here. If you want really spicy fries, you could do the same thing. Do a Cajun blend, whatever kind of seasoning you prefer. Throw it into your air fryer. You're going to cook that for a while, and they're going to get nice and crispy, and you have French fries at home. So if you're interested in any of these products that I just showed you guys today, I do have links down below for each and every one of these items. I will include my code as well. So if you are a new user, you've never shopped on Temu before, you can download their app and search my code in the search bar, and then you'll actually see this massive coupon bundle on these products as well. So have fun shopping, you guys, but until next time, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in my next unboxing video. Bye!